What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Magnetik here. First thing I like to say is if you like the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and then hit the notification bell so you know the next time I release a new video. All right, let's get to it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Magnetik here with another tutorial. So today I'm gonna talk about comparing Wavetable and Ableton compared to Serum. Now, both of these synthesizers are wavetable synthesizers, meaning that there's a wavetable here, which goes through different sounds or whatnot. Let's see here. Let's get this going. Bam. Goes through different sounds and everything. And same thing with Serum. Same thing with Wavetable. So basically you can modulate these things, modulate the wavetable to get different sounds and make whatever kind of sound you want with the tables that are in there. Now, the cool thing about Serum versus Wavetable is that with Serum, you can make your own wavetables from scratch and just put stuff in there. So like you can't do that with Wavetable. So you're kind of stuck with whatever they give you, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because keep it real with you, you can fuck shit up pretty easy. Like let's see here. One of the things that you can do in Serum, where's it at here? You can like resample a waveform into itself. Let's see, how do I do that? It was like if you turn it up or something like that, you can, I think it's in the menu, resample to oscillator A. Let's see if that does it. If I do that, yeah, now it's like all these different sounds. And all of that was made from just a square wave, which is kind of crazy. So like you can make all kinds of weird sounds and make stuff with that, which is really cool. You cannot do that in Wavetable. That's what you got. What you see is what you get here. I keep doing that. What you see is what you get. So that, that's just one of them. What's another one they got here? So like it's kind of whatever is in there. So I kind of stuck with it. Now the main difference is with these is like with Ableton, the Wavetable, you have to use different plugins on the outside. So like if you want some saturation, you got to come over here and use the saturator right here, or you can use the overdrive or whatever to go after it. If you want reverb, you got to put reverb on it. You got to just put the reverb plugin on it. With Serum, it's all inside the plugin. So like you got all that going on. You got the effects thing. And if you want reverb, you can just put reverb on it. And if you want a compressor, you can just put a compressor on it. A chorus or whatever. It's all here. If you want distortion, it's right there. So that's kind of cool. But I kind of like processing it outside of Serum anyway. So that is not a winner for me. So like for me, the main things are here that make Serum different is the filters. Everything else you can kind of do inside of each one. You can make crazy sounds. You can do anything. They both do basically the same exact damn thing. The only difference that I've noticed is the filters. So with these filters, you got these low cut filters. For me, I don't really like this filter in terms of like the regular just like a low cut, low pass filter. It's just not as happening to me. It gets weird sounds. Let me put it where we at. Bam, go back to the basic shapes, and let's get this on the saw. Right? Yeah. Okay, so like that is okay. But when you do it too high up, you get this weird phasing sound that I don't really dig. You hear that? It has like it's like it sounds better with it off than with it on. That weird noise. Yeah, so like the high cut or the low pass filter, it's not really as happening in Serum, but it has all these other crazy ones that like that does some crazy stuff. I don't even know. Like all of this stuff is kind of wild. Like not really sure how to even use it sometimes. That's cool. Well, that was the drive. So let's see what if there's another one. Oh, like this flange 6 thing. That's definitely gotten me some weird results. Let's see here. No, not a good one. Let's see this one. Yeah, there we go. That's weird. You do not have that in Wavetable. You can't do stuff like that. So like you can find some kind of way to make that sound dope. I've used that on some sounds that was pretty cool. I forgot which one. It was one of the songs I wrote. So like you can do some cool stuff with it. That part is dope. But with Wavetable, what I like about Wavetable is the low pass filters, the low pass filter. This is clean. Like this is super clean. I'm gonna put this on the basic shapes here. Let's put this on the saw and turn. I got this up or unison up. Got the shimmer one. The shimmer one is really cool. So right. So like, and you can move the voices up. You can get more. Turn it down some. Right. That's clean. But then you put this low pass filter on. I like that much better. That shit sounds really nice. It don't got too many creative filters. You know, it's just pretty regular in terms of what kind of filters. But man, the filter sounds really clean. And if you can change it, it has the drive on there too. So like you can push the drive. And it's kind of cool that you can just drag it around like that. I kind of dig that. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, you can do pretty much the same thing. You can, detune the stuff, and you got different voices. So, like, I like the way that sounds. You got the amps. You can fuck around with that. You got your envelopes. You can assign it to different things. So, like, you go into the matrix, and you can use the LFO, and it's just like push. You just touch it, and you can see. So, like, you want to have an LFO controls the frequency here. You see, I touched it, and it showed up here. So now I just have LFO go here, and now. Yeah, it's really simple. You got see? So if you wanted to start lower, you just have it there. See? And then if you want to adjust the actual LFO itself, you can change the rate. Let's assign it to, this is to be synced to the tempo. And it's set to 8th notes right now. So let's make it really fast. See how that sounds. See, it's pretty simple. You can do that. And you can do the same thing in Serum too. So, like, you just want to use, you got to use the LFO here. And here is point and click too. You just drag it. So you drag this over to the cutoff, and let's make this the low pass 12 dB, and turn that down, and we'll just go like that. This is the same daggone thing. Let's move it up some, and it's set to quarter notes, so let's make it 16th notes. See, it's the same thing. So essentially, which one do I like better? I like both of them. They both do things a little bit differently, but you can get a lot of the same kind of stuff. I use them both for different reasons. If Serum has a particular wavetable that I want to use, I use Serum. But if it doesn't, then a lot of times I'll just use Wavetable. Like, I've been using Wavetable more these days instead of using Serum. So yeah, which one do you use? If you have, I'll put it to you like this: if you bought Ableton, the top one, what's it called? Anyway, if you buy Ableton and you get Wavetable, as a new Ableton user, I would not suggest getting Serum. I would suggest just use the instruments inside of Ableton, because you can do so much with them. And then after you start messing around with that and learning what stuff does, then go ahead and get you maybe Serum, or really maybe not. I think maybe you should even get like Silent or something that's more of an analog sound, because this pretty much does everything. So all right, that's it for today. It's your boy Wave Magnetik, and again, if you like what you heard, subscribe below, hit the notification bell, and I also got new merchandise at my store, wavemagnetik.bandcamp.com, if you want to get some t-shirts and whatnot. And make sure you check me out on Spotify. New songs every month. So all right, now, peace.